I actually couldn't find anything I wanted to watch today, so some dandruff from my hair. So I'm gonna be watching something a little bit different. This guy says that the 40-hour work week is a joke. Um, Me personally, I don't have a job. I kind of like do my own thing, you know what I mean? Got my own business, whatever. So I'm kind of used to it. I don't work 40 hours. I don't even calculate the hours I work. I kind of just work from when I wake up to like maybe a couple hours before I go to sleep. I'm always doing something. Um, so I don't really know how much hours a week I work, but according to uh the working class, the 9 to 5 guys, um, it's like 40 hours a week is not enough. So let's check it out, see what these guys have to say, and yeah.
The days of working just 40 hours a week is over. You can scratch that, you can throw it away. People cannot survive off just working 40 hours a week. It don't really matter if you're making $20 an hour, $25 an hour, $30 an hour. And it really depends on, what state you in this country. $25, $30, they might sound like a lot to certain people, but it's based on the cost of living and where you from, right? You
Well, let's do some math really quick because I don't know. I don't know what the I don't know what those numbers mean. So he said $25 an hour and 40 hours a week. That's $1,000 a week times 4 weeks on average in a month. About 4 to 5 weeks. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. 4 weeks a month. It's around $4,000. So what he's saying is $4,000 is not enough. Um, I can see that. Me personally, I think you need at least 5 grand a month. I said this about 2 years ago, so I don't know. It probably went up, but I personally think you need at least 5 grand a month to be comfortable. Um, in most cities. Me, I'm from Atlanta, where I live in Atlanta. I think 5,000 a month is pretty decent. It's a good place to just, you know, you kind of coast there, and like, and then you can pick up a side hustle if you want, and all that extra money you can use for whatever. But 5 grand a month, you should be able to comfortably cover your rent or mortgage, car note, um, food, groceries. You should be able to um, invest a little bit, save a little bit. So 5 grand a month, I think is decent.
making 30, $35, $40 an hour here in Memphis, that's okay. That's doable because
Wait, now I know something about Memphis. Memphis is cheap. Now if he's saying what do you say, $40 an hour? Wait, $40 an hour? $40 an hour. Let's do that math again. $40 an hour times 40 hours a week. That's 1,600 times 4 weeks. 6,400. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know. If you can't live off 6,400 a month in Memphis, you're the problem, bro.
the cost of living ain't that high here, right? But prices have got expensive here in Memphis and around the country, right? Like I said, the average cost of rent is $2,000.
Let's fact check him. Let's fact check this guy, man. Memphis um apartments for rent, and we're just gonna say we are a single guy. Single guy. We're a single guy. We're looking for a 2 bedroom. We want a home office. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got. We want at least 2 bedrooms. in Memphis. This is in Memphis. So off rip, we got a 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom for 1,500. Um, so yeah, look at this. I mean, 2 bedrooms right here. This looks like a decent community. Kind of has some of the finishes I had in my first apartment. So yeah, I mean, $1,200. So I don't agree with that. Um, People say the same thing about Atlanta too, but I don't agree with that. I think you just gotta be better at looking, man. But of course, if you add on utilities and Wi-Fi, water, and things like that, you kind of wind up paying around that. So I can see what he's saying, but rent alone, not 2 grand a month baseline, no.
The majority of people that's working 9 to 5 job is bringing home 2,200, 2,500 a month, $3,000 a month before taxes,
I
right?
do agree with
And
that.
your rent is around 1,500
I do think that's where most people are bringing in. Um,
dollars, $2,000, right? People are struggling, and when you tell people,
that is tight.
right? And I just want to say shout out to you guys for helping me get to 900 subscribers. We on the road to 1K, so I really want to appreciate everybody for being here, engaging with the content. I truly appreciate it, right? But a lot of you guys came from the video that I made about working 40 hours and still struggling, right? Everybody in the comment section was agreeing with me, and they was letting me know about what's going on in their state and they struggling and how much they making and different things like that. But when I told people, in order to have financial freedom for yourself, your job is not gonna give you that. It's not for them to
Agreed.
make your life easier or help you get out of debt or live this lavish lifestyle that you want to live. Your paycheck is your reward. You come in there, you put in your hard work labor, and you get your hourly paycheck. Simple as.
No, I agree. I believe, and I've had a job before, so I believe that you should, coming out, speaking to all the young guys, young girls coming out of high school, if you didn't go to college, if you went to college, path is a little bit different. I can't speak for that because I didn't go to college, but if you didn't go to college, I think you should get a job first. Save up, get a car, cash car, nothing crazy, and then use the money that you're getting from your job while you don't have too much bills to kind of take bets on yourself, kind of like start different, maybe try to start a business, maybe try to invest in whatever you plan to do, and kind of take a lot of risk there while you're young, because you're gonna get a break while you're young. When you're older, it's kind of it's kind of crunch time.
They don't care nothing about nothing else that's going on in your life. They don't care that you sick. They don't care that you got to take care of your family. They don't care that you drowning in debt. They don't care that you got to pay this high as rent. They don't give a damn. You put in your 40 hours, that's what you get paid for. But when I tell people they got to create something for themselves, it's always the negative people that want to come in and say everybody can't create a business, right? Business is this, business is that. That's not the answer. See, those are people that's programmed. Because like I said, in this country now, they only reward the creators. The creators are succeeding right now. You have to create something for yourself. You have to start something for yourself.
I do agree.
You have to start a business for yourself. It don't have to be a multi-million-dollar business or $100,000 business. You could be bringing in an extra $1,000, an extra $500, an extra $3,000 a month by starting a business, right? Selling a service, doing content. I understand a lot of people can't do content creation. Cool. But you can do something.
I actually think everybody can do content creation. I think everybody should, like, at this age or so. I wanted to do YouTube for a very long time. Like, a story about me, I wanted to do YouTube since I was like, I've been watching YouTube my whole life. Like, I've got more hours on YouTube than I probably got on anything. I think everybody can have some type of content creation. I mean, everybody has a life, everybody has a different life, everybody has a different story, and I think everybody can share that story uh, with the internet and stuff that we, you know, the platforms that we have today. Everybody should be sharing their story or putting out something, um, you know, so people can kind of see where you come from. But I do agree with him. Like, you know, start. It doesn't have to be a multi-billion-dollar business, but starting a business, everybody can like offer something. Everybody can learn a skill, offer some service, or offer some type of product. You know what I mean?
And it's for the people that's actually want to get more out of life and not just struggle at their job, because these people are not going to pay us what we worth. And the more money you make, the more inflation is going to increase and outpace your wages. So stop letting people project their failure upon you, telling you something that you can't do. You can't start a business. You're not gonna make money right away. I'm pretty sure somebody told that to your boss. When these businesses, the companies that we work for, somebody told them that. But they broke through and made it happen, and now you slaving for them. So why not you? Because
You're
everybody,
speaking facts.
when it comes to self-improvement and when it comes to elevating in life, a lot of people be afraid of it. People be talking about how they want to live this lavish lifestyle. They want to make this money. They sick of being broke. You can't be that tired of being broke. You can't be. You can't even save no money. And people in the comments saying that, where I'm gonna get the money to start a business? You gonna get the money from cutting out smoking weed, cutting out buying alcohol, cutting out going on vacations. Listen, I want you to travel, but when you need to try to build something for yourself, let's cut back on the expenses. Eating out every day, McDonald's 3-4 times a week.
I think that's where most people go to. I'm not gonna sit here and say everybody buy weed, everybody buy alcohol. I don't buy weed, I don't buy alcohol. Um, but I do think everybody eats a lot, and eating out is very pricey in today's day. And eating out is one of those things where you think it's only a little bit when you swipe the card, but you do it, you know, 2-3 times a week. It adds up. You wind up spending maybe an extra 300, 400, upwards, even more every month without even realizing, because you're making those small taps, um, so often.
You guys heard all these things. This is not nothing new. It's true. You tired of hearing it because you're not doing it. Yes, it sounds cliche, but you're not doing it. That's why you get upset when you hear the same people tell you the same shit. The work works. You know it works. You don't have to keep watching these tips and tricks and do all these things. You people know. Y'all adults. Y'all know what y'all need to do to improve your life. If you so sick of the hustle, start creating. Stop hustling and start creating. You have to create something for yourself. You the only person that can change your life. You the only person that can put your family in position to never struggle again. Bring in extra income to give you some breathing room, and you don't have to be on the hamster wheel of check to check, bro. That's not a good feeling.
It's not. Now, what I'll say is, shout out to this guy, by the way. We're gonna cut it short. We're not gonna finish the whole video, but I mean, it's a very simple concept as far as getting ahead. Um, I believe in and out. You know, just spend less and try to earn more. Spend less, try to earn more. Spend less, find ways where you can earn more, and then take the extra earnings, put it into when you're young, at least. When you're young, at least, I think you should be taking that and putting it into like he said, whatever you creating your business, whether that be, you know, content creation, whether that be you want to start a service-based business, whatever you want. Take that extra income, put it into that, try and grow that to outpace your current income, and just kind of just focus on one thing, and keep locking in and grinding it out. we're not gonna finish the whole video. You guys pretty much get the point of what he's trying to say. I agree with him. Shout out to this guy. He's speaking facts. Lamarck Triplet. Other than that, man, we are out.